Hello, check. What's it? Like the Good afternoon to all. Welcome to the Department of Geography, Pokemon University, Odisha. We have today's workshop, Dr. Rajkishore Kampasap. I have a great privilege to introduce Dr. Rajkishore. He is really a multifaceted professional within 15 years experience in teaching, library administration, and management. Uh, he graduated from Sambalpur University, and he has been working in many universities and institute, like Jindal Global University, Kolikot University, and many more universities like Dalit Studies, Indian Institute of Dalit Studies, Indian Institute of Technology Kharagpur, and currently he is working as an assistant professor in Berhampur University, Department of Library Science, and he is a very dynamic person, and he has expertise himself very in depth in this bibliometric analysis. So we are really privileged, sir, to get you in spite of your busy schedule, and I hand over this session to you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Let me share the screen. Thank you very much. Actually, it's an honor to be with you and interacting with my academic fraternity friend. So good afternoon, everyone. So today we are embarking on the journey into the realm of research, synthesis, and the systematic review. So shortly, let me try my presentation to share with you. I'm just having some sort of problem. Okay, so just give me a couple of minutes. Let me share my screen. Then. Sorry, actually, I'm in a poor bandwidth area, so there is connectivity issue in the internet. So good afternoon, everyone. Thank you, Professor Misra and Mr. Ravi for inviting me for this webinar. So today we are embarking on a journey into the realm of research, synthesis, and the systematic review. And we know that it's a critical step in for advancing knowledge and informing the evidence-based practices. In my presentation, I'll be focusing on how we can leverage the biblioshiny for effective research, synthesis, and the systematic review. Hope my screen is visible to you, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so in this presentation, so I'll be explore the potential of biblioshiny, how it can be revolutionized as we conduct research, synthesis, and the systematic review. We will be delving deep into the methodological steps that are involved, from the data importation to the cleaning and the bibliometric analysis and the visualization. So what we'll be covering in this 1 hour session. So precisely we'll be focusing on how the biblioshiny will help to efficiently identify the relevant literature, and how the advanced analytical techniques that biblioshiny offers to conduct a literature review. And this we'll be learning the literature review. I'll be giving the brief idea about the literature review as well as the systematic literature review, and we'll be discussing about the bibliometrics, basic of bibliometrics, and the bibliometric analysis, and what are the different software that are available to conduct bibliometric analysis. And for the today's topic, the Biblioshiny, and we'll discuss about the different features and utility of Biblioshiny. Of course, at the end of the day, we'll be having some hands-on session on the Biblioshiny. So these are the precisely the learning agenda of this your for this today's session. So uh, we as you guys aware that literature review that they play an essential role in the academic research and in order to gather existing knowledge and to examine the state of a field. We know that the you and me as a researcher that typically we collect the evidence on a topic, whether the topic, say for example, I'm working on open source software or the mobile learning. I usually collect the evidence on the particular topic to prior to conducting the new kind of research. So now post-pandemic, so there are many people working on the mobile learning, e-learning. So say for example, if I am working, planning to work on the efficacy of e-learning or mobile learning, so prior to that, I have to collect evidence on that particular topic to assess the state of art, a state of the already available evidences. We know that this your literature provide and rigorous and thorough assessment of the literature that published in a particular field, be it library information science, be it your cloud computing or the mobile learning or the topic that you are working on. And when you are doing some rigorous assessment of the literature published, it will offer a review of existing body of knowledge and also specify the future research direction. So we know that these are the perceived your benefit of doing some sort of your literature review. And before going to the Biblioshiny and the Bibliometric tools, I'm just setting the tone so that we will discuss it more your exhaustively. So when you are doing any kind of literature study, so precisely that can be categorized into three types. We can have some qualitative literature study, or quantitative, or the mixed method. So I'm not going to elaborate on the your what is qualitative, quantitative, and the mixed. Okay, or rather we'll be jumping into the Biblioshiny, right? So, and nowadays most of the journal publisher or journal, they ask for systematic literature review, and they accept systematic literature review or the meta-analysis paper, right? So when you are planning to, so in order to save the bandwidth, let me switch off my video. So I'm in a poor bandwidth area. Okay. We know that in each and every discipline or subject, we find the systematic literature review paper, SLR, or the meta-analysis, and these are the core of the research these days. And most of the journals also they seek or they invite systematic literature review paper, right? But anyway, what is systematic literature review? We understand precisely. We have understood that what is literature review, and let's your discuss about what is systematic literature review, because our agenda, today's agenda, learning agenda, is that how we can conduct systematic literature review using Biblioshiny or the bibliometric software like Biblioshiny or the Bosbio, right? So, by the way, what is a systematic literature review? We know that the systematic review, it is your radically departure from. So it radically departure from the traditional narrative review, because it adopts some replicable, scientific, and transparent process, right? look, these are the three your adjective that can describe the systematic review. The systematic review is replicable, scientific, and transparent process. It follows some transparent process. So then, with an aim to minimize the biases through some exhaustive literature searches that published or unpublished study, and also provide an audit trail how the author, say for example, come to the your review the XY or n number of papers, say for example. So the author has to provide some audit trail, the how the authors has arrived to a particular decision, and what are the different procedure that he has or she has followed, and the conclusion, so and so forth. That is why it reduces the biasness, because it follows some exhaustive literature searches. And we know that the basic idea behind the systematic review is to systematically collect the available evidence and then offer some evaluation of the evidence against the predetermined criteria. This is how your differ from the traditional narrative review, because it is replicable, it is scientific, and it follows some transparent process. And in this systematic review, we systematically collect the available evidences from the your existing literature, right? So as to evaluate the evidences. Okay, so and we know that in case of your systematic review, we follow some rigorous method, and there is clarity of reporting. So we will be discussing in detail. So in the systematic literature review, then the researcher follows some rigorous method, and he report the how he arrived, how he your search the different databases, and how he picked different research paper to do a literature review, right? And as well as it also applies some scientific strategy, so that it can remove the biasness or any error. Okay, and in nutshell, we can say that systematic literature review is basically replicable. That is why, unlike the traditional review narratives, most of the researchers, they usually do the systematic literature review (SLR) because it is replicable. Say for example, I will share my paper, and the methodology that I have applied to write that paper, the literature review paper, that any researcher can follow and do a similar kind of study or extend the study, right? So these are the briefly about the what is systematic literature review, and why we should the researcher to do a systematic review. Review is very much important in order to garner or gather the citation. It is high time to do a systematic literature review. So, for example, because this systematic literature review deliver a clear and comprehensive overview of available evidences on a given topic. I will be sharing my paper on the plagiarism that is published in a good journal, highly cited journals, and within few a month it has received good citation, right? See, the systematic and it also the systematic literature review help identify the research gap. When you are doing the systematic literature review, then you can easily identify the research gap therein, because your study will encompass the good number of literature that is a good number of literature that is published or unpublished. And once you are doing some systematic literature review, then you can easily find out the research gap therein, so that you can understand that particular field. And another important, the third important of doing a systematic review is that it highlights the methodological concern in the research study that can be used to improve the future work in a particular topic. So, for example, one of my papers that I have published in that is on the mobile learning. In order to assess the efficacy of the mobile learning, there are many researchers who have used many models. Few researchers use the time model, technology acceptance model, and TRAM model. Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See, many researchers apply different kind of model to measure the to examine your efficacy or the acceptance of mobile learning among the university or the university student, right? Few adopted the time model. Time is the old one, and few technology acceptance model, UTAD model, or the TRAM model, technology readiness and the acceptance model, right? So when you're doing some literature review, you can easily find out that how many people, how many author have adopted your time, and what are the shortcomings, and how you can, and how many have used TRAM or the UTAD model, Unified Theory model, right? So that you can easily identify the methodological concern, and you can extend, you can have some new construct to the particular methodology, okay, on the and the model. So it can be possible if you are doing a systematic literature review. Hello. Afternoon. Okay. Okay, I'm in a meeting. Okay. Okay, I'll call you back. Okay. Okay, so and this systematic literature review, and it identify the question for which the available evidence provide a clear answer, right? When you are doing a systematic literature review, so you're based on the evidences that you have gathered from the different literature, you can easily identify the research questions, okay, so that we can the further research can be easily carried out. So these are the few that your the importance of a systematic literature review. And so in order to do the systematic literature review, there are different metrics, or you can have some, say for example, you can use the different metrics, research metrics like your bibliometrics and centrometric, and to conduct your systematic literature review. So for the benefit of the participant friend, I'm just sharing the other metric too. So we understand, because our concern topic of discussion is the bibliometrics, right? So let's just discuss the bibliometrics and as well as the other research metrics that is related to the bibliometric, right? So bibliometric is basically the application of statistical method to study bibliographic data, particularly in scientific and academic context. So when you are infusing some statistical your method to analyze the bibliographic data, that is precisely what we call the bibliometrics. And the bibliometric has that potential to introduce a systematic or transparent or reproducible review process, because some background noise is coming. Please mute yourself. So based on the statistical measure of science, scientists or these scientific activities. So again, just look at the potential that Bibliometric is having. It is basically systematic, transparent, and reproducible. Okay, so this is what a bibliometric is. So I'm not going to discuss more detail on that. Again, it will take your long hour session, because our only to brush you off about the research metrics, not to give a detailed account of that. The of late the scientometric, that is we may say the offshoot of the bibliometrics, and basically this is the quantitative study of the science and communication in science and the science policy. This is what we call the scientometric. And now with the emergence of the web, into World Wide Web, we have bibliometrics. Many people are doing some bibliometric study, and basically it concerns about the quantitative aspect of the web using the statistical method to analyze the website and the online content. Okay, so and now apart from this, the three metrics, we have alternative to this the bibliometrics, and that is your ultrametrics, and it measures the impact of research beyond the traditional citation. Okay, and citation, and it cover the other aspect, that is your blog post, a news article, and the policy document. Say for example, in the last year, we have published one paper on the APC, article processing charges, right? And my study that is published in the Current Science. And after the publication of that particular paper, and it was covered by so many newspaper, and many newspaper reported the finding. Approximately 17 billion rupees you're paid towards APC charges, article processing charges, right? So that particular paper received 10 citation. Apart from this citation, many newspaper, mainstream newspaper like your Hindustan Times of India, they print, they cover it. Here, if you are doing any ultrametric study, so apart from this citation, the news article published and the policy document made out of that particular paper or any blog post will be covered. That is what precisely the ultrametric is. So,
sir, I'll intervene, sir. Sir, can you please make it full screen for visibility?
Okay. So next, let's discuss about the bibliometrics. We have learned about bibliometrics. What is bibliometric? And your scientometric, bibliometrics, and the ultrametrics, right? So since we will be discussing about on this biblioshiny that bibliometrics tools, let's discuss about how and what we can do in a bibliometric study. So the bibliometric study can be of two category. We can divide the bibliometric into two type. That is we can have some quantitative approach, and another one is your qualitative approach. In case of your quantitative approach, okay, see, we are getting all the bibliographic data, right? All the publication, and we can measure. Say, for example, take the case of the mobile learning. We can download all the paper from on mobile learning from all the bibliographic databases. And when you are analyzing the annual growth of that your topic, mobile learning. Say, for example, mobile learning, that is fall in the quantitative category, right? So bibliometrics analyze the annual growth of the research that is published. That is unlike the traditional narrative of traditional literature review literature review, right? And we can have the quantitative. We can analyze the authors. How many authors have published a paper on the mobile learning or cloud computing or lightning, say for example, lightning in other topic, right? So these fall in the quantitative your category. So and so who are the institution who published the paper on on that particular subject? So this is again the quantitative approach, and the country and the journals, and these are the different. We can do some quantitative study when we are analyzing the annual growth, authors, institutes, country, and the journals. It will fall in the quantitative category, right? So this is the bibliometric study can be of two types. We can have two types. That is one is quantitative, another is your qualitative. In case of qualitative, we can analyze the research impact and your citation analysis. Okay, these are the how we can do the literature review. We can have some, again, when you are doing literature review, you can have some qualitative or the quantitative, or you can do both the quantitative as well as the quantitative, right? We can combine both the methodology. Yes, in case of bibliometric studies too, we can have both the qualitative as well as the quantitative one, right? So let's discuss one by one about the qualitative quantitative your approach or the method. When you are doing some quantitative analysis, say for example, we are measuring the growth of annual growth of a particular topic, be it cloud computing or the mobile learning or any other topic. Okay, so we can measure the annual growth of that particular annual growth of the publication, right? So we can analyze the total publication, how many books have been published on the particular topic. So we are see, these are the different bibliometric analysis we are discussing theoretically. Then I will show you using the Biblioshiny. Okay, we'll have some hands-on demonstration, right? Again, we can analyze the citation pattern. Okay, citation pattern of that particular your subject area. How many time it has been cited, who cited, and so on and so forth. Okay, how many citation it has received. So, and what was the average citation of that particular topic? So, since we are you're giving the example of mobile learning, in last 1 decade, how many books, how many articles have been published on mobile learning, and what is the citation pattern, and what is the average citation per year? Okay, and what is the authorship pattern? Whether it's a single author paper or the double author or the multi-author paper, right? So and so forth, and we'll discuss. So we can analyze all the your four aspect. We can analyze the annual growth. In case of annual growth, we can analyze the total publication of a particular year, total the citation your pattern of pattern, and the average citation of a particular year, and so on and so forth. Okay. The next aspect, the quantitative analysis that usually that we do in a bibliometric analysis, is that the author. That is very much essential. Okay, so when you are doing some traditional narrative literature review, so it is difficult to, or it would be time-taking procedures, time-taking affair to analyze the authors, right? When you're doing your bibliometric study, okay, and you're employing some statistical approach, easily we can measure who are the productive author, or who is the productive author. Okay, we can analyze the author, and we can and when you analyze, we can find out who are the say for example 10 best author on that particular subject. We can track the authors, and which author has received the highest number of citation, and so on and so forth, right? and we can analyze the collaboration too, right? Again, one good thing of the bibliometric analysis is that we can also find out the H index. Then how many then what the highest H index a author has received? Okay, so that we can know the credibility of that particular academic credibility of that particular author. Okay. Again, the next that is your we can analyze the institute too. So nowadays, say for example, when you're planning to do your PhD program or a postdoctoral program, we can when you analyze the your institute. Say for example, you are planning to work on mobile learning uh, or any other topic. Okay, and just to have a bibliometric analysis that which university has published your paper on that mobile learning, and who
Uh,
author has published paper on the your on mobile learning. So we can
Dr.
analyze.
Kampa, I'll just a minute to interfere. Can you just make your slide enlarge?
Yes,
Make
I
it
have
full
already
screen?
made it
But it
full
is not
screen.
showing in the screen.
Let me.
Try another time, because somebody
Okay.
who is seeing from the mobile will have some issues. So make it full screen possibly.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, slide show को टिके on कर दियंतु.
Yes, I have
Slide show
made it
को on.
on कर देइछि मु.
I think some problem with you can leave and then again join. Some problem may be existing.
Okay.
Just
It's for
No, sir. Maybe you can while sharing your screen, you can share entire screen. Then
yeah,
you
he
can
has
put
already
slide
done. There may be some problem with the network or something like that. So what you can do, just leave, then again join. Then there is a chance it will be means full screen.
okay.
You just stop the sharing. Again share. Stop sharing.
So I have stopped sharing.
Again. So share.
My screen is visible.
Yeah, it's coming up. Yeah, make it full screen.
Is it visible now?
No, not. It's not. Some problem may be existing. Okay.
Not visible.
Yeah, it's means it's not full screen. Just
Okay. So I'm
Sir,
using
sir, slide show जो देखो जी, slide show को टिके जानतु. Slide show. कर्सर को slide show ऊपरे देखो जी सर देखो record रो side रे ऊपरे.
okay.
ये जो insert draw design ये सब लिखा है जी सेठी slide show अच्छी सर देखो.
ना मु तो स्लाइड शो कर देछि मु.
अच्छा.
स्लाइड
Then it
शो
is
ही
not
कर
showing.
छी.
maybe some problem. Network or something is happening. What you can do, sir? Can you send your slide so that from this side they can show?
Yes. Otherwise, second. So I'm using the Microsoft Edge. I think there may be an issue with the. Okay. 1 second. My screen is visible?
Yeah, it's visible. Not full screen.
Sir, your screen is not properly presenting. Click that signature above the home. Then it will show the whole screen.
So I have done that. I have done that.
But in your slide below the signature, beside the comment, only this one is opening. So if you click that fourth, after comment the fourth sign, this will be whole slide.
So I have done that.
Okay.
Sir, use function key F5.
Yes, I have done. I have made it slide two. So I think the bandwidth problem, the poor network.
Okay, so you can just make it 100% something. उसको थोड़ा stretch कर लो, थोड़ा और ज़्यादा दिखाई देगा. इसको थोड़ा stretch कर सकते हो इधर से नीचे जो 80% something है ना. हाँ ये मगर प्रॉब्लम है. उसको थोड़ा बैलेंस करो, यहाँ प्रॉब्लम है. उसको थोड़ा कम कर दो.
ठीक है.
Sir, better you convert that to the PDF and show the PDF, sir.
Okay, that's a good idea. ଏବେ ଦେଖା ଯାଉଛି କି?
No. So convert it, I think it will be better. Convert to PDF and then.
Okay.
Then sir. So now it's okay. Yeah.
It's fine, sir.
So please go ahead. Continue.
Okay. Okay, so when we are analyzing the institution, for example, if you want to pursue your doing any collaboration or PhD or any postdoctoral fellowship in any of the institute, and you want to know that which institute is doing your publishing on that particular topic, you can analyze the institute, and then you can know the which institute is the most productive institute. That can be done using the bibliometric analysis. You can analyze the citation that a particular institute has received over the period of time on that particular subject. Okay, that that we can analyze that using the bibliometric analysis. And so again, international collaboration can be analyzed your international collaboration of, say for example, FM University, Barampur University, or any university on any of this topic that you are searching for, that can be analyzed using the bibliometric analysis, right? Okay, these are the things you can analyze. And the next is that we can analyze the country too. Okay, so bibliometric, when you are doing some bibliometric analysis, so we can know that which country is producing more, or which country is the most productive country on a particular topic or the subject or a discipline, right? So and we can also know that say for example, the example that you are referring to, the mobile learning. So when you are analyzing the bibliographic data of a particular your topic, like your mobile learning, then you can easily find out that which country produce or publish good number of paper on the mobile learning, and how many citations they have received on that paper that they have produced. Okay, and also we can analyze the international collaboration. So why I am sharing this? So these are the things, or these are the bibliometric indicator. So that can be that can be analyzed using your Bibliometric, the software that you are going to learn over a couple of during the particular session, right? So your next aspect that you can analyze, say for example, which journals publishing a paper on that particular topic, okay, that you are working on. If you're working on say for example, cloud computing or mobile learning or any other topic, then what are the journals that publish a paper on that particular subject? So we can analyze. So when you analyze this bibliometric data, that you can know that which journal is more productive and that produce your paper. So, for example, you are planning to work on a particular topic, say for example, sustainability and so on and so forth, and your manuscript is ready, and you can find out that which are the journals that published the paper on the sustainability, and where you can publish your literature review paper on that particular. You can submit your literature review paper to that particular journals. So that can be analyzed using your bibliometric analysis. Again, your impact of the particular journals also it can be that can be revealed through your bibliometric analysis, as well as the international collaboration. So with this, we have learned that these are the different. We have learned that these are the different. So, 1 second. We have learned that these are the different your qualitative approach to do bibliometric study. So why the researchers should do a bibliometric study? There are the perceived benefit of the importance of your bibliometric study. So the first one, we can say that for identification of research trend in a particular field. If you are doing some bibliometric research study, so you can easily identify the research trends in that particular field. Second one is you can help you to evaluate research impact. And third one, that we can identify the key researcher and the institution. As we have already discussed that while you're analyzing your researcher, your author and the institution, you can easily the bibliometric study. If you have conducted a bibliometric study, or you are planning to, if you conduct a bibliometric study, you can easily identify that who are the prominent or prolific author. They have published a paper on that particular topic, as well as the institution. And fourth importance of bibliometric study is that you're evaluating research impact. Okay, if you're doing bibliometric study, if you do bibliometric study, that you can easily evaluate the impact of your research. Of course, now most of the your ranking and rating agency like your NIRF and the THE, Times Higher Education or QS ranking, most of the ranking agency, they are using your bibliometric indicator to assess the research productivity of the your institution. And then actually, say for example, if X some researcher applied for any project to any of the funding agency, the funding agency usually they analyze the bibliometric data, and if the researcher have published a good number of paper on that paper on that particular subject where he has applied for funding, so easily they can identify and hopefully they will receive the funding. Okay, so these are the few importance of your bibliometric study. So far we have discussed the importance and what is bibliometric study and what we do in a bibliometric analysis, and how we now we'll be discussing how we can do the bibliometric analysis. So what are the different software that is available for bibliometric analysis? The VOSBIOR, the SiteSpace, Big Excel, Gephi, or the BiblioShiny app for the non-coder. These are the your prominent bibliometric analysis software. And today we'll be discussing about the BiblioShiny app for non-coder. So because you don't have to be a coder. So this is the punchline of the BiblioShiny. It says that when you are using the BiblioShiny, that means you don't have to be a coder. And those who have some minimum computer literacy, they can use the BiblioShiny app easily, and they analyze the bibliographical data. So precisely, briefly, let's discuss about the bibliometric software. Okay, so bibliometrics basically is a package for the R statistical programming language. So and it will help to analyze the research data. Okay, and BiblioShiny app is a user-friendly web-based tools, so that simplify the process of conducting bibliometric analysis. So you have a good the BiblioShiny has a good GUI, graphic user interface. So the installation of the BiblioShiny is quite simple. You don't have to be a programmer or any coder. Simply, you can you're installing BiblioShiny is quite easy. You can you're just click next. It will be installed. It is as easy as you install any of the software. And because it use the power of R programming language and the Shiny framework, the BiblioShiny software, software provides interactive interface for the researcher, and you can visualize your research data quite easily. So we'll be discussing discussing all the key features in the hands-on. So for the benefit of my participant friend, I'm just highlight the few key features. You can import data. You can import data from the Scopus, Web of Science, bibliographic database, Dimension, or the PubMed, as well as the Google Scholar, this 222 BiblioShiny software. And what you can do in the BiblioShiny software, you can analyze the citation, you can analyze the co-authorship, you can analyze keywords, co-occurrence, and you can visualize all the research data, including the author collaboration and so on and so forth. Okay, so since we have hello, कोटी अच्छा कि मु नहीं आजी तो मैं ऐसे अभिमन्यु को दे देता था अभिमन्यु नहीं कि लाइब्रेरी रे अभिमन्यु प्रधान नहीं लाइब्रेरी डिपार्टमेंट रे लाइब्रेरी तो आरपी पाड़ी लाइब्रेरी अभिमन्यु प्रधान को दे दियो आ मते कॉल करिवो ठीक परे हला ठीक okay so say why the researcher should use the biblioshiny because we can automate the data processing. Okay, see when you are in the unlike other day, so data cleaning is tedious job. Okay, data cleaning, formatting, standardization is your tedious job that can easily you're done with the biblioshiny, and you can streamline your research. You can have some interactive visualization, and fourth one that is quite important that you can easily identify the knowledge gap the of your area of study. Okay, see before you're going to the biblioshiny, quickly I have let's have a your methodological step for systematic review and bibliometric analysis. The first step is your research question. You have to formulate your research questions. Say, for example, if you're planning to work on the effect of your social media on the mental health of youth, then you just formulate a research question on the particular topic so that it would be easier for you to start your study, right? So, and the second step is the preliminary research. You can validate the idea that is not been conducted in any of the journals. Simply, we can type your the keywords, the keyword in Google or any other scholarly database, whether any of the researchers have conducted similar kind of research or not. The third step, you can have some inclusion and exclusion criteria. Say, for example, you can have inclusion. Say, it is on your mental health and youth. You can define your age parameter, and you can exclude the other aspect. Say, for example, you are not looking at the older population or the women or so and so forth. So you can have some inclusion and exclusion. Third step, a fourth step, that you can employ some search strategy. You can use some your Boolean operators and or not to precisely to get accurate data, accurate result from the search engine or the scholarly database. Again, step fifth, that is your search database. There are many databases are available, like your Scopus. These are the Web of Science or Dimension or Google Scholar. So you have to your pick all your reliable database like your Scopus or Web of Science, and you can use the Boolean operator to search your key terms. Okay, sixth step, that is your title and abstract screening. Okay, so screen after downloading all the your data from this database like your Scopus and Web of Science. Just download, read your title and the abstract. If and to assess the suitability, if all the paper that is fall in your research area, then I'll keep it. Otherwise, you can remove all this unrelated item, right? Seventh step, that is your full text downloading. Once you screen that the number of articles that are quite related to your topic, okay, then you can download the full text, and for the screening, okay, you can read this the full text and find whether that the article is suitable to you or not, or whether that article in your research area or not. And eighth step, that is your data extraction and quality assessment. And the ninth step, that is your data checking. Say, for example, we can use some Prisma framework for reporting item for meta-analysis and systematic review and meta-analysis, Prisma framework. So quickly, let me show you the framework. So this is the Prisma flow diagram. You can use that. Say, for example, you have used the database like your Scopus, Web of Science, or the Dimension, or the Google Scholar. We can mention that the number of database you have used. Okay, and you can remove the duplicate records, and you have to mention. So in this way, you can clearly through the flowchart Prisma flow diagram, we can clearly mention that what are the record you have screened and what are the record you have excluded, and the report, what are the your article that you have were not able to get it. Okay. And in this way, you can have some clear your picture, a clear account, audit trail of your research process. Okay, and finally, what are the different? What are your articles that finally you have your screen or finalize for your study that can be included in the included section. So basically, the Prisma flow diagram has the 3 sections: identification, screening, and the article that you have included for the study, right? And last, there is your statistical, 10th step is statistical analysis. Then you can find out the overlapping study, and you can remove the duplicates and do the statistical analysis. So then this particular software, Bibliometric, will help you to analyze the descriptive statistics. We'll be looking into it. 11th step is double checking, double data checking. The 12th step that is your manuscript writing and revision and submission. So these are precisely the 10 methodological steps for systematic review and bibliometric analysis. So why I'm sharing all the things, because when you are doing your systematic literature review, these are the steps that you have to follow, and when you are following all the steps, easily you can do your systematic literature review. Okay, so how do you get? So we have already discussed the how do you acquire your data, bibliographic data. You can get from your Scopus, your Web of Science, or Google Scholar and PubMed. So without wasting much time, because we have I have another meeting lined up at 3:30. So let's have some practical demonstration. Okay, so in order to use the Biblioshiny, you have to download R package. Okay, you have to download R. You can type that in Google. Simply, you can type download R. Okay, download R. And after downloading R, say for example, if you are using Mac, download the R for Mac. If you are using Windows, you can download your R for Windows. After downloading or installing R, then type RStudio. Okay, RStudio, and download the RStudio and install that one, right? Go to the download section, and you can your download the RStudio. Okay. RStudio, that is your free one. RStudio desktop free one. You can download this one. Okay. So hope my screen is visible to you all. Okay. Then after installing the RStudio and that is the R, then since I have already installed in my system, let me open the what is that the RStudio. I have opened the RStudio, and you can install the Bibliometric package. Okay, install Bibliometric package. If you have not installed the Bibliometric package, then it will prompt for, and you can digit this one. You can type this biblioshiny command that I have highlighted. So already I have done that. When you type the biblioshiny, okay, then it will open the biblioshiny software. Biblioshiny software. Okay, basically it's a web-based application. So and we have over the year they have improved the GUI too. It is quite quite easier for you to work upon. So this is the your biblioshiny. Okay, this is the biblioshiny, the application. So biblioshiny is the biblioshiny, the shiny app for bibliometrics. So so in order to work on this biblioshiny, your software or app, so you have to have some your data, Scopus data, right? So you can go to the I have subscription. I have subscribed. We have subscribed the Scopus database, or you may ask any of your friend to the Scopus database. If your university or the college don't have the subscription on the Scopus database, you may ask though, and then and get it from your friends or your teacher. Okay, and what you can do in the Scopus, that you can formulate. You can formulate your query. Say, for example, if you want to planning to work on the one of the research area is open source software and the library science, right? So in the Scopus database, so in the field article type, article title, abstract, and the keyword, I have typed open source software and library information science, and just I strike enter, right? So it display all the records. Okay, all the paper in library information science. Okay, so let me edit it. Okay, so it will display all the your articles available in the library information science. Or you may text your keywords so that we can search your. Otherwise, I will use the data that I have with me. So again, so say for example, we have downloaded this we formulated the search query and downloaded the bibliographic data from the Scopus. Then it's time to go to the Biblioshiny app. Okay, so I have told you that after the installation of R package and the Bibliometric R Studio, then in the R Studio we can run the command Biblioshiny command, so that it will redirect to the Bibliometrics Biblioshiny page. That is, it will open in the your browser. And when you open the Biblioshiny, Biblioshiny, then it has 3 icons. Say for example, data, load data, and gather data. In the data column, your link, we can find drop down. You have found one link is visible, that is your load database, right? So when you click on the load database, it will ask for the how to do with your data. Okay, so for example, we have already downloaded the data, your Scopus data it is in the bibtext file format. So easily you can import the data from here. So we have the import or load. Please choose what to do. Say for example, you have to click on the import raw file. So then we have the Scopus data. So I select the Scopus data and click on the browser. So when you are clicking on the browser, it will ask for the destination. Okay, click on then I'm just clicking on the file that I have already downloaded, the Scopus file. Bibtext file from the Scopus database. When I click open, then upload is completed. Then start here. So it will they convert the BibTeX file into the Biblioshiny format. Okay, so this is the your what is that the Biblioshiny imported all the file. Okay, so it briefly it shows that AU means author, DT means document type, SO journals. Okay, source that is journals, and all the data are quite good. So that we can close this tab. Okay, I'm closing this tab, and let's go to the all the data on open source software and published in library and information science journals are downloaded. Okay, so we have already imported the data, right? So now let's play with the Biblioshiny. And after the you're uploading all the bibliographic data into the Biblioshiny. Okay, so you can have some overview, or these are the different. Prior to downloading, we have only data field. Okay, data icon. Now after uploading all the Scopus data, other your icons are available. Okay, so now you can click. Please, we can click on the when you click on the filter, you can filter. Say for example, we have already downloaded the article that is published in English language, right? Say for example, there are other the article published in the other language. You can select from here. We can filter here, and there are other type of publication too, right? Like your book review or the your conference paper. So we can filter from the filter section. So let's have an overview on the data that we have already imported. Okay, so main information. When you click on the main information, see, we have downloaded the article published on open source software and library in the library and information science journals. And what is the time frame? It cover 2000 to 2024. 24 years, right? How many sources, how many journal article it cover? There are the 142 journal it cover, right? And how many documents? The 501 documents or article published in 142 journals we have downloaded. And what is the annual growth? Annual growth is 9.59, and authors 1,158 authors have published on open source software. That too particularly related to your library information science, and all are published in library information science journals. And how many are the single author? These are the brief snapshot. See, so this description you can use in your when you are writing your paper, right? So these are your main information of the data. Okay, these are the primary. These are the primary or your data of that particular on the subject that you are working. So time span, we can cover this. We can include this particular table in your paper, that the time span cover 2000 to 2024, and the 142 article cover. Journals or books cover in this particular study, and we are analyzing or doing some literature review of 501 paper, right? And these are the annual growth rates. See, these are the main information of our study. So our study is our study. What is our study? Our study is that we are doing some systematic literature review on open source software. Let me repeat it. We are doing a systematic literature review on open source software, and we'll be measuring that who are the productive or the prolific author, and what are the different institutions who published the highest number of article on open source software, and which countries produce the most the highest number of article, and so on and so forth. So see, this is quite simple. We don't have to. This Biblioshiny will do all the job. Okay, you can easily measure. You don't have to calculate the annual growth rate. Rather, this Biblioshiny will calculate, give you the annual growth rate, document average age, and so on and so forth, everything, right? Let's go to the next aspect. See, what is the scientific scientific production of open source software on the subject like open source software? So our in the past instance, I have hello meeting रहे मैं आउँ बेस तादी ऑफिस रे था इतना मैं मीटिंग सवाल में आउँ हला स्कूल रे था ठीक है नहीं 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 मैं मीटिंग रहे मैं कॉल कर मैं था स्कूल रे ऑफिस रे था ठीक है ठीक Okay, so you can analyze the annual scientific production of the paper on open source software. Okay, so unlike the traditional literature review, it would be quite difficult to download all the 501 paper, and again you can import. Then you have to import all the data into the all the statistical package like SPSS, and you analyze all the data, right? Rather, when you are using Biblioshiny, easily you can analyze the scientific production of that particular on that particular topic, like the present topic is open source software, and these are the out of and you can download the table and you can download the plot. Okay, okay, you can use this your figure in your paper, then the growth rate of publication on open source software, right? How many article published over a particular period of time from 2000 to 2024. Okay, so next is that the average citation. What we can analyze? We can analyze the average citation per year. Okay, so in the separate example, in the 2000, the library researcher from the Library Information Science, they have started publishing on open source software this library from 2000, and it was spike in 2016 to 2018. Okay, in the 2017 it was highest. Okay, the average citation was 38, and now it is in a decreasing trend. Meaning, hopefully that if you go to the annual production, it was in 38 documents were published in 2019, and now in 2023 it is 26, and in 2024 it is 18. So it is in a decreasing trend. When people are not publishing, so it is implied that the number of citation per year is decreasing day by day, right? And we can use the three field plot here. Okay, say for example, you can use the we can use three field plot. We analyze the reference. Analyze the link or the relation between the author as well as the country. Let's play. Let's say say for example, right field. I'm using the right field, the country, and the middle field author, and the left field. So I'm using three field: left field, right field, and the middle field. In the right field, I'm your selected. I have selected your country, and let's run this one. So see, from India. Okay. There are authors like these are the authors, and okay, so we can you can have some analyze the relationship between the authors from the different part of the country and the topic they are working on. Okay, if they are working on the say for example digital library, Koha, and the other aspect of the open source software, Okay, so we can easily analyze, we can map this relationship between the author's country and the your subject. Next, that is your option. That is your source. See, as we have discussed in the during our while discussing the bibliographical analysis, then we have discussed that, we have learned that we can analyze the which your journals is most relevant, or which journals published paper on the most of the paper on open source software. So, for example, when you click on the most relevant sources, okay, and we analyze, we analyze when you click on the run, okay, it will display that the journals. These are the name of the journals, right? Remember, these are the name of the journals. And the library High-Text published 25 paper on open source software and the library information science. Okay. Another Decidoc Journal of Library and Information Technology, it published 19 paper. Library High-Tech News published 19 paper. Electronics Library published 15 paper, and so on and so forth. These are the top 10 journals who publish your maximum number of paper. Okay. And the 10th number journal that is digitally published 10 paper, right? So in this, easily we can analyze the journals who published the number of the maximum number of paper. Okay. So for example, again, let's your analyze what are those your journals and that gather or that receive maximum number of citation. Okay, when you click on the most local cited resources and click run, it will display. So there is issue, I think. Or let me check. Okay. Okay. Anyway, so there is issue with. So anyway, so let's go to the state. Go to the other your indicator. Say, for example, we want to analyze the author. Okay, so who are the most prolific author on that particular subject, your open source software? So our research area subject is that is open source software. Okay, so who are the most relevant? Who are the most relevant authors? So when you click on the most relevant author and run it, it will display the author. Say, for example, Choi N published 8 number of paper on open source software, and V Singh published 8 number of paper. Jabin published 5 number of paper, and I am too. RK Kampo in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm in the most among the 10 prolific authors. I have published your 4 paper on open source software. Okay, so my your name also figure in the 10 most the prolific author who across the world who published your research paper on open source software. Okay, so in this way you can analyze what is that the most prolific author. So this is the descriptive table that you can use in your research, your systematic literature review. Okay. Again, next one, that is, say for example, which author received citation, a maximum number of citation. So click on the most local cited author. So when you click on the most local cited author and run the program, run it, it will display. Okay, it will display that the author who have received maximum number of citation. Okay, author impact. Let's analyze the author impact. Okay, where you can check the when you click on the author impact. When you click on the author impact and run it, it is calculating. then it will say that it will display that who are the author, who are the impactful author, and who you're having the maximum number of H index. Say for example, Choi and published 5 paper, having the H index of 5, meaning 5 of his paper cited 5 times. Did you understand? Hope you have understood. So Singh published I think 8 paper, but out of 8 paper, 5 paper received 5 or more citation, right? So H index is 5. So these are the most prolific or the impactful authors. And again, I'm in 5th position. So I have published 4 paper, and it has received so many citation. All the paper received so many citation, but 3 of my paper cited more than 3 times, meaning I have the H index of 3. So in this way you can analyze the author impact. Okay, so if when you click on this the table, it will show that, say for example, Choi and published H index is 5, and total citation is 92, number of publication 8, and he has started publishing, or he published his paper in 2013 only. 13. Okay, started publishing on open source software in 13, published 8 number of paper, and total citation is 92, and the H index is 5. That means he is the most impactful also. Likewise, so my H index is 3. Okay, and total citation is 28. Look, I have published only 3 paper. Total citation is 3. Number of publication is 4, and I have started publishing, or I published my first paper in 2018 only. In 2018, see, look the gap. See, time horizon 2. 2018 to 2024, within 6 year time, okay, I have published 4 paper, received 28 citation, and having the H index of 3. Okay, so in this way you can measure the author impact on the particular topic. So why I'm sharing, instead of when we are doing some systematic literature review, you can have this type of your table, or this type of your data or analysis, so that it will improvise the paper, right? And it is more likely that it will be published in a good journals. So next we'll be analyzing, as you have discussed, that first from the journals, then the author, we can analyze the journals, we can analyze the author, we can analyze the institution also. Say for example, who are the most relevant affiliation of the institution? Okay, that means the author who are affiliating to. When you click on the run, what you have to do? You have to run this one after selecting the the most relevant affiliation. We can select the click on the run. So most relevant affiliation. When you click on the most relevant your affiliation and run this particular command, then it will display that who are the most the productive author. Productive institution or the university. University of Kentucky. They have published 10 paper. Okay. University of California, University of Yuan University, University Library, and so these are the different university you can check on. So Barampur University, again Barampur University published the 4 paper on open source software. Okay, and that too specifically relating to the library information science, and the published in the library information science journal. That means anyway, our university university also your most productive university in terms of your research on open source software, vis-a-vis library science. So in this way, you can analyze this the data, all the data like your author, source, as well as the appellation, and we can also analyze these your develop the word cloud, or what are the most frequent words that is used. Okay, so for example, I'm checking the keyword plus name, I'm checking the author keyword, and when I'm running this the command, then open source software, in the whatever we are analyzing 501 article, and in the 501 article, and most of the article has mentioned that the 127 times open source software is repeated. Again, digital library. Look here. Here, the most of the author have work on, or they conducted their research on the digital library. Okay. Again, the Koha is another software. Digital library is another software, where most of the your researcher have conducted their research on. So that means you can know that what are the different subject area or the topic that most of the researchers they work on, or these are only the frequency. That means when we are analyzing the keyword, that we found that digital library, the frequency of digital library is 31, meaning the occurrence of the digital library is 31 times, right? So we can do that. Again, we can create the word cloud too. So I have click on the word cloud and click on the run. So it will create the word cloud. See, since the maximum number of or the frequency of the term like open source software and is quite higher, then the word cloud looks prominent here. Okay, so these are the other. In this way, you can create your word cloud and you can analyze this particular data. See, the basic idea is that you can use this kind of bibliometric your indicator, and you can improvise improvise and add value to your systematic literature review, right? Again, let's without what are the trending topics? So, for example, again in 2024, you want to work on, you're planning to work on the open source software, and what are the different trending topic as of now? Okay, so we can analyze the trend, and this will show you the trend. My screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so you can your analyze the trending topic. You can find out the trending topic. Okay, over the year. Okay, in the 2023. So these are the terms. Again, people are working on the metadata. Okay, into metadata, Koha, or these are the topics that are now the most of the researchers they are working on. So when you are analyzing your research area or research topic or research field, okay, you can analyze, you can find out, or this Bibliosign will easily reveal the trending topic of your area, and you can, in this way, you can work upon. Okay, so already 3:30, so it's quite, I'm having another your meeting, so I have to leave early. So let me take few questions. Then we will then we wind up this particular session. So thank you very much. So I will take few questions. If you have any question, please ask the question. Hello. Ravi? Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, I have a question.
Yes, please.
Sir, is there Actually, thank you so much, sir, for the session. It was actually very much informative and useful for us as well. I am a research scholar from Tejpur University, and I have found it really useful. So my question was, you have told us about the author and the citations together, but sir, is there any like link or any such like provision in that app which you might not be exploring due to crunch of time? That how do we know which author has published from which particular journal or which source? Like to
Yes,
know
yes.
that connection.
Yeah, that the Bibliosigner will help you that, say for example, say for example, see, where I have, you are asking that the author, what are the different sources where the author has published the paper, right?
Yes, sir. Just like we have seen that you have published 4 paper on open source software, but which publication is from which journal, if we want to know that?
Okay. So if you analyze this source, you can easily find that. Let me check out.
Dr. Kampa, can I give the answer if you want?
Yes, please, sir.
Yeah. So like you have your bibliographic database. So like once you are getting that these are the authors, just go to the database and make Control F and get the author, and every details will be there in your data. If you want it visualization, then you require the software. But because once you download the data, so everything will be there with you. That will be your base data line. Once you say like Kampa, you just type Rajkishore Kampa in the baseline data. So you will be getting whatever is published, and all the bibliographic data will be there, like the DOI number, the journal affiliation, citation, everything will be there. From that only, the software is analyzing. Hope you got the answer.
So you mean the base data where from where we are importing the whole data from there?
Yeah. So there is two way.
Okay.
It's like you can get the data from other softwares like Voice Beer. So there are a number of softwares. So depending upon your objective, you can get it. Very simple to get it. Like if I got the name like 10 productive author, okay, like Rajkishore Kampa is there. If I want more detail, I can go to the baseline data, so I can have these data. But if you want to do some analysis or some metrics or some qualitative or quantitative analysis, then you can use the software. Even if you can use Excel to analyze also. But these are inbuilt softwares which can give you a lot of visualizations and a lot of analysis which can give.
Yes, sir. But as sir said that it is all the journals we have acquired globally. So it's not only a particular software that we are acquiring this data from, but for example, in Vosphere or in some other apps, there are some restricted use of acquiring data. For example, they are only allowing the access for Scopus or Dimensions.ai, but not Web of Science or something else. Then does it mean that the journals we are seeing it like only for the base data that we have acquired it from, or globally, like among all the journals or
I
all the
think,
publications?
yeah, you have finished your question?
Yes, sir.
Hello? Yeah, what I am saying, the structure of Scopus, Web of Science, is different. Dimension is different. To integrate them, you have to bring it into a common structure, okay, where you will be losing some of the data. Okay, like if I want to integrate Scopus and Web of Science, I have to means what I have to do, I have to see what are the common feature in both the databases, because the structure is quite different. Other thing, so when you go to the software, So it is the format which is important rather than Scopus and Web of Science, because like they are taking BibTeX, .csv. Some of them have a different format. So you have to check that format. So while either you are downloading, so you can download it. Yeah, you can convert that data, then the software will read. So there is no restriction because the software has its own file format which they do analysis. Even if you go to Biosphere, so you have to bring it into like you can say Bibliosigny or something. You have to bring in the format which they require. You have to understand. But the only problem is while integrating these databases, then you will have a problem. The problem is the Scopus has a different structure and the Web of Science has a different structure. So the common one will be there, but the other will be deleted. So that is the reason. So you have to be careful on that. Either you use one database, but you look into the format which the software is required. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Anyway, see, Bibliosigny will help you to merge all the database data. Say, for example, you are having data, you downloaded the data from from the Web of Science Scopus. With a simple merge command using the Signy, you can merge all the data and run the Signy app. That is quite easy. Or there are many AI tools are there where you can merge the bibliographic data from the Dimension, Scopus, and Web of Science, and they remove the duplicate, and you can have some your unique data, and that can be used for the Signy app.
Okay, thank you so much, sir.
Okay.
Any more? Dr. Ravi, are you?
Yes, sir.
So, any other question?
Inclusion exclusion policy has to be followed. Then basis of your research question. Okay, so that has to be done. Okay, over to you, Ravi. If they have any questions, or you can go for Board of Science.
If there's no more questions, then we can go to the next our resource person. But before that, I would like to thanks Professor Rajkishore Kampa sir because he has given his valuable time for us. But still, if you have some questions, you are always welcome to contact to sir, and he is very helpful. He will help you out for this. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. So again, I will be sharing a few of my paper that is evidence-based literature review with Dr. Ravi. Then he will share with you.
Yes, sir. We'll surely circulate all these materials for our students.
Okay. Thank you. I'm signing out.
Yes, sir. So now the next session will start right now, and I'll introduce our next resource person, Dr. Hemant Kumar Biswal, Assistant Librarian from Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur, and Dr. Hemant Biswal is currently working as an assistant librarian at Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur. He is having more than 20 years of experience in library and information management from different renowned institutions like Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, NIT Raulkela, and he also worked as an assistant professor in the Department of Library and Information Science at Calicut University, He has completed his MLib and MPhil and from Sambalpur University, and he has been working as a he's working in many very importantly he is working as a resource person in various such kind of workshop, and he is more famous for this. So anyway, so with this brief introduction, I welcome Dr. Hemant Kumar Beswal and hand over to you, sir. So your voice is not audible.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please.
Yeah, very good evening to all of you. Thank you, Dr. Das sir, Professor Mishra sir, for giving me an opportunity to share my experience, which I know about some of the tools for the research. So I think all of you had a very good session on this bibliometrics from 2 o'clock. I think Professor Kampa, he has already covered most of the things. Now, as for these schedules, I'll be covering on the voice VR part. Okay, so I think before that, let me share my screen now. Yeah, is my screen visible to all of you?
Yes, sir. Is it clearly visible?
Yeah, and how is the audio? Audio is just, I think you can hear me clearly. Okay?
It is also good, sir.
Yeah, okay. Thank you very much once again, and very good evening to all of you. And so I want to ask you some question to the participants. How many of you have already worked on the VOS here? And that should be some interactive. How many of you have already worked on VOS here?
So it's the first time for me, sir.
Yeah. So anyway, this I think you already had a very good session right now with the bibliometrics. You know how to work on bibliometrics. So it is very similar to this VOS viewer. What is VOS viewer? Okay, VOS viewer means you might have seen here. You can see in this page here. This is the site of VOS viewer. I am not able to prepare any PPT since it is on hands-on training. I will show you directly how to install this VOS viewer in your desktop. Okay, and that's how to work with the VOS viewer. Now, VOS viewer means that you might be knowing what is the meaning of VOS viewer. VOS, this is the VOS viewer. Okay. Now, in VOS viewer, VOS means visualizations of similarity. VOS, visualization of similarity. So this is a software tool specially designed for creating and visualizing the bibliometric networks. Okay, so where you can see which author has collaboratively worked on this particular, which author has worked collaboratively. You can create a network here. So this was developed by Nis Jans van Eyck and Ludo Waldman. Okay, so it was mainly developed for this visualizing the pattern in scientific research, like who how many author has collaborated the work with each others. Then keyword co-occurrence, like just now I was just going through this. He was showing this demonstration by the Kampa, Professor Kampa. He was demonstrating you how the keyword occurrence one, which keyword is most important, and the author, which author has given author keywords he was demonstrating. So same thing I'll be demonstrating you here in the VOS viewer. So these are the some key features of VoiceVR. I will show you here now that you can network visualization. Mean you can visualize the relation between the among the authors. Okay, a network among the authors who has collaborated among the one author, X author to Y author, then among the institute, among the country, among the keyword and the publications. Then it's generate interactive map where the notes means author and link are there. That will I'll show you. And then this and just now Professor Misra he was explaining you that you can work with the data from popular bibliography database uh, like Web of Science, Scopus, Dimension, and PubMed. Okay, and you should note down this one. You should only download the data in the plain text format or CSV format. It won't support any other format. Okay, so there are many type of authorships are there like this co-authors analysis, co-occurrence analysis, citation analysis. All this analysis we'll be discussing now. Then co-citation analysis, bibliographic coupling, then cluster analysis, and it has very user friendly. Okay, so without wasting much time in theoretical part, let me go to the now demonstration how we should work on the VoiceVR. To work on VoiceVR, since this is a tools specifically designed for this visualizing the bibliographic networks, what you have to do here, you need to go to the voicevr.com. It's very easy. It's very easy that to install this one. Then here you will find here that download option. I think you are able to see my screen now. Okay, so here we'll go to download here. You can see that you can work in many operating systems. That is called platform independent. Means you can. It is not limited to only Windows. You can work for the Windows, Macintosh, and other operating systems. So this is platform independent. Since I'm working for this, I'm using now Windows. I have downloaded this one. You can download this one. So already I have downloaded to save your time. The software is available in my desktop. Sorry, this is the R tool I have. No. Okay, University. Can you see my screen? Hello.
Sir, your screen is not moving, sir.
Oh, my screen is not moving. And that's why I asked you. Just a minute.
It is still showing, sir.
I need to share my whole screen. Na? Stop presenting. And that screen. Just a minute. Now, can you see? Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So here now, what I was telling here, that's how you have to just download the VoiceVR. Okay, that's further like Bibliometrics. You might have installed this R, then this then R Studio and all that. That I'm not going that part now. So here it's very easy. You need to go to this voicevr.com. Here you have to go to the download part. One will go to download here. It will list out you the for which type of operating system you are going to use. Okay. Now here, since I am using this Windows operating system, I will download for this one. And here you will get this instruction also. Everything will get here. Okay. Now already I have downloaded for my system now. So here I have downloaded. If somebody is following me, they can download here. It will take hardly 1 to 2 minutes. They can download. Now, if I go here, this is the that I have downloaded here. These are the file. Yesterday I have downloaded in the downloaded folder. Scopus Studio Vsphere. That will come in the zip file. Okay, it will come in the zip file. This is the zip file. That has to be extract here. That has to be extract. Then I have kept all the extracted file here in my desktop right now. Yeah, hello. Yeah, I'm sorry, just actually by mistake I just closed this one. So already I have downloaded here. Now you can see that my screen now. That's and that screen. By mistake I have downloaded it. Just sorry, close this one. Okay. Now, can you see my screen now? Hello. Hello.
Yes, sir.
And only the front desktop page.
Yeah, yeah. So here I have downloaded here. Now here you can see once you download, it won't come this. No need to install this software. You can directly run this Vsphere without installing also. Okay, it does not require any installation. If you want, you can install also. If you want just run as an administrator, you will do here. If you don't want to install, click on this. It will open this the application now. Now let it open now. Can you see here? Can you see here?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there are there are 5 panel actually here. One is for the input panel. But this is the input panel. This panel left side you will see the input panel. This is for the display panel, and here you can modify the panel. There are basically 3 panel are there, but basically that we call it a 5 panel here. Input panel, display panel here. Again, it will start us by to show here the detail information. It will show here. So here, but basically it is the 3 panel. That is the input panel, display panel, and the modification panel. You can just modify here. Now, before this, you need to, as I told you that it is a tool to it is tool for the visualizing the bibliometrics network. Okay, so for that you need to have your data first. Okay, for that let me I have downloaded some data from Web of Science. So how I have used the Web of Science, let me show you here. I have taken both Web of Science and Scopus. So let me show you here Web of Science. I have taken some data. As Professor Mr. Sar was also pointing out that while downloading the data, you should be careful. You should select all fields of the data. So here, I think all the research person, they have already covered about the SLR. I am not going to repeat that one. So I will demonstrate you that how to download the data. Web of knowledge. And this is subscription base. Okay, not you cannot access from there. You need to have a since our IIT Kharagpur we do subscribe here that I'm able to see here this time. Now this is the user interface of Web of Science. Now, for example, your area of research is on any keywords. Can anyone tell me the keywords? Hello, any keywords? Your area of research keywords?
Sir, Indo-Pacific.
Huh?
Indo-Pacific, sir.
Indo-Pacific. Just a minute, then just a and so shall I take my data, because it will take a lot of time to download this one, so need to save time. So what I have done here, keeping in the mind of you are the in which area, since Professor Mr. Sir is from the geography, I thought to take the keywords and the tropical cyclones. You might be thinking that why I've taken these keywords. When Professor Misra, he has many publications on tropical cyclones, so I thought to take these keywords. Okay, so that keywords may be different one. So here you can notice here, if I don't put the pages for this double quote, this is called pages, the search result, what it will be? The search result will be search. Well, search here, I have got around 7,635 record. Okay, so what it does actually, it tropical, whenever any this, I have taken the field, all fields, I have taken the search field as a all fields, it will search the field where the term occurs tropical and somewhere a term occur tropical and sorry cyclone. It won't take together tropical cyclone. So the best way is to search by searching any keywords. What you have to do here, so all field means that will search for the title, author, keyword, abstract, anywhere that if it is there, so it will search. See, tropical cyclone is, see, it is the tropical. Somewhere it is there, tropical cyclones. So somewhere only tropical will be there, that will also it will be search. But fortunately it is, I'm getting the continuity of this number. So the best way to search the keyword is that you need to put the double quote, tropical, for any keyword, tropical cyclone. Okay, now search. See, previously how much I was getting? I was getting around 17,000. I think so. I'm not sure. How much it was? 17,000. Now it has been reduced to 10,722. Okay. So once you get this result, you can see the left side. For example, if you want to analyze the result of, you can restrict here also. If you want to restrict here for the last 5 years, like 24, 25, 23, 23, you can restrict here. Okay. So you can restrict. Yeah, someone is telling something. Okay, so you can restrict here also. Back to result. Filter. You can restrict here year wise. You can restrict to these articles. You can restrict to this affiliation, and all these fields are there. You can restrict here. So I have taken for around 5 years of data that has been already downloaded in my desktop. So this is the data. I can show you the data I have downloaded here. This is the database data. I have taken this one. Okay, tropical cyclone. So my main objective is that I want to analyze the who are the in tropical cyclone, who are the prolific authors, and what are the collaboration what has been done among the authors. Okay, then what are the keywords has been used? Yeah, somebody is hello. Hello.
Okay.
Yeah, Raja Sri, I think so. Raja someone.
I'm thought on the 26, 27
Yeah. So that's I request to just okay. If you have any query, you can ask me. I thought somebody asking question to me. That's why stop. Okay. So we're going to analyze here. So I saved this data here. That Scopus, from Scopus, not from Scopus, from the Web of Science. Okay. This is the data I have taken from here. I can save this one, but it will take some time. That's why. How to export this one? You can select export. If you export here, as I told you that you have to save in the plain text file. Okay, plain text file. Then it will allow you to download, since the this Web of Science database has limitation that you can export only 1 to 1000. Okay, that you have to select this here, and you should not forget this one. You should select here full record and cited references. Full record and cited references. See, now they have restricted into 500. So I need to download here 100 to 500. Since I have around 10,000 records, I need to download the 20 times. Okay. So I have downloaded around sample data of 1000 or 2000 I have downloaded. Like this, you can download. It will export here. So don't forget this one, the full record and cited reference. Your data should be full records and cited references. Otherwise, you won't get the citation information and all that. Your data won't be it won't be visualized properly. Okay. Now it will export here. Let me show you. Yeah, it is downloading. See, save one dot searches. It is there now. Okay, it is there. Now it will save here. So already I have saved here. So data is ready with me now. Now I am going to analyze the data which I have downloaded now. So how to start with this here? For that, you need to go to here first, create. Create. Can you see here? Create. You can see this is create button. You will click on create button. It will ask you the 3 type of data. Okay. First one, it will ask you this: create a map based on network data. This we since I'm going for this data which is downloaded from this Bibliometric data which is downloaded from the Web of Science, I need to select here a create a map based on Bibliometric data. Okay, so I have selected second one. Next. Now, so I'm analyzing the bibliometric data from the which sources. Choose the sources. My data sources was from the not from the any API or any Semantic Scholar or OCLC or Wikidata. So this data I have downloaded from the Web of Science. Okay, so since you can select for the if data is for the Web of Science or Scopus or Dimension and Lens format, it supports data from the all these databases. So you can I have taken the data of the Web of Science. Now we'll select next. It will ask to upload the data from where you have taken. So my data is here, plain text data. I need to select here. Then select the next. Okay, so as I told you that what type of analysis you can do using the VUS here, co-authorship. Okay, co-authorship means here how many author has been collaboratively worked with this other Hello. So how many author has been co-authorship among the authors? If I select here co-authorship among the authors, mean it will ask you it will visualize the collaboration pattern among the authors. Okay, among the authors. If I select here the organization, it will visualize the collaboration among the organization. Co-authorship among the organization, and it will visualize among the countries. So let's first go to this first co-authorship with the author. How many author has been more than when 2 or more author collaborated on a publication, that it will display the link. More than one author, 2 or more author, it will collaborate for a publication. So let's see here. Maximum author per document is 25. Next, let me give next here. Here, choose the threshold. Threshold means limitation here, means minimum number of documents of an author. So I can restrict here. I can restrict here to, you can see here, out of 69 authors, the author who has more than 5 articles. So I'm getting only 24. So I can reduce to this 4. Now it is 46 authors. Means that I'm taking the data, the author who has published more than 3 documents. The author who has published more than 4 documents here. So I can restrict here another 3 also. Now I'm getting 103 here. Okay. So one author should have published more, at least 3 papers. That document should be considered for this analysis here. And if the article has published at least by three articles, and that should have cited again at least 2 or 3. If I take again, it will restrict to the 90. Means here X, I have published 1 paper and I have published at least 3 papers. Okay, then only my paper will be included for this analysis, and the paper should have cited at least 3 citations. Then only it will include. So this is the optional that you can change whatever you want. Like you can have 4. You can just depends upon your publication, and that whatever you are restricting here, that has to be explained in your papers. Okay. Now, if I let it be 3 only, then next here, now I'm getting here 90 documents. Now next, then you can see here the authors here. This is very, the text is very collage. Phillips J. Zhao Koyam. This is, it will include some author also. You can exclude. There is an option. Okay, you feel that this author is not something like that. That some in the keyword concept, you can exclude this one. So I'm not excluding here. See the 18 documents. As I restricted for 3 documents. See, minimum 3 documents it has been taken, and that 9 citation. You can see here, and you can see here the link strength now. Now you will see in the visualization, as I told you in the starting itself, VOSBR means visualization of similarity. Now, yes. Okay. Now our visualization has been generated here now. You can see here different nodes. This is called cluster. Cluster 1, cluster 2. That you can see here. In the below also there are 46 items. Cluster 8. There are total cluster 8 cluster. 90 links are there, and total strength is like this. Okay. So this you can see. You will see here link cluster. Link is 24. You can see in the below here. You can see here. If I click here, the length is here. You can see the length. So this author has collaborated with Chang Lu, something that author, it has collaborated with this author. Okay, this color, and this author has collaborated with this author. They have worked. So what I mean that if you are looking for any collaboration of this work with a different author, you can contact to them, and which author is working on this one. Okay, and then this author, they are working on this node. So this is the called node here. And while Lung, you can see here, he is working on this. Yeah, just a minute. I got a call. Hello. चल रहा है होने से बोल दूंगा आपको ठीक yeah, I'm sorry. So this you can see here how you can see the collaboration here. Okay, now here now you can see only the length of this network, but network is linked, and they have collaborated the work with the different authors. The different color has a different collaboration. Okay, and this is collaborated with these authors and all that. So it will show you the link strength. Next, you will see here. How should I minimize this one? It is is not okay. Now you can see, yeah. Here now you will see here. Now here you can just, as I told you, that this is the input file, this is the output file display where you can see here. Now you can here you can modify here how many lines you can do here. Then what is the strength? 30 strength if you want in the circle frame, or if you want in the frame structure. Okay, and now there is the different one. Then if you want any different color, there's edited color, like some you can edit some color also here. And you can have, if you can black background, you might have seen some publication that they are giving this type of image here. Now you can just whatever you want, you can have a circle frame, the black background, it is here. You can change the color here, cluster color, default color, all this. Now previously I was not able to see the author properly. Here if I do here the nodes here, I can see the properly author name. Okay, so you can take this snapshot, and just you can save this image, and you can do here. Okay, now here let me put here edit color, default color, color. Now next one is here overlay visualization. Here what this network structure it's say here network, because it is interlinked with this different one. This is the old publication. This is the color is, you can see here 2022, 22, 22. The yellow color are the latest collaboration among the author. Latest. This is the latest one. So this is the say you can see here 23, and it will reflect you the, this is the oldest one, the black, this color the oldest one, and this and the yellow on the latest one. And it's give the previously it was giving only me the only the length, link, and all that. Now if I do here overlay visualization, you will find here the average publication year, document 18, length, and all that. It include the, it will put additional information on that network visualization. Okay, next one is the density visualization. Here again, as I told you that yellow mark, these are the author with they have collaborated recently. Okay, this is the recent one, the yellow one. This is the density visualization. And here now you can save, if you want to save this image, you can save here screenshot, or you want to this any print, copy to keyboard, or whatever you want, you can save this one. This is the option called save. Okay, if you go to item here, just I'm not going to item now, analysis. Here also it is showing me here update layout. I have not changed here. Now this is one part is over. Now next I'll create that co-authorship is done. Now next let's go for the co-authorship again the organization. Okay, this means collaboration among the organizations. So how it looks like organization, or let me give the country. Okay, not don't give any. I'm giving the country here. Let it be put here. I have taken 3. I think all of you understand what is the meaning of threshold here. Why I'm restricting here. Next, this taking 16. Okay, so this also it is showing me the strength, the country. The C on the keyword which I have taken on cyclone. Okay, that people are China, people of Republic China, they have the highest network, and they have collaborated the work with the South Korea, and then you can see here the England, then I think this is India also, then Japan, and then this how you can see here collaboration. The node which is the thicker one, they have the high density here. If you go here, the link is cluster 4, the link is 14, the link strength is 107. You can see here. If I click here the link strength, if I'm getting here only 20 29 here. Here only 29 I was getting here. The England and India and this instant. Okay, so the collaboration on this the cyclone, on the cyclones that they have taken the more research on this people of China. So in case we want for more collaboration, more research on this topic, then we can collaborate with the China. This is the objective of this. So before doing for your research. Next is let me show you here. Next, and even the organization also you can do here. Next, we just take organization like this. Let me take 3. Next, 89 I'm getting. And which organization they are doing a lot of. See, I can see here Nanaji University of Info Center. That you can see the variation can increase this for the size. Jing, this is the Hong Kong long observation. This is the all the organization they have doing the research on this one. Okay, on the cyclone which I have taken the keyword. Here you can see clearly here the visualization research now doing under this Southern Marine and Engineering Guasam University, Sun Yat-sen University. Which university they are doing research on this one? Okay. The keyword which I have taken, that keyword was the tropical cyclone. Okay. Next stage. Hope now you are able to understand this co-authorship means collaboration work among the authors, organization, and the country. Co-occurrence. Now, co-occurrence, the keywords. Okay, that's previously I was watching the Professor Kampa the demonstration. He was giving demonstration that how the keyword, author keyword or all keyword. So let me show you the author keyword. How the author keyword have been. How many times the author put the keywords frequently, and which keyword has most impact, and which has been the network among the other publication and all that. Okay, so minimum number of occurrence keyword, let me restrict to 3. So I'm getting the 103 records here. Now finish here. Letting me the tropical. This is the density visualization. Just see, they have put many this on tropical cyclone. They have put here tropical cyclone. This is the keyword, author keyword. They have put the deep learning, tropical cyclone, TC, then intensity estimation, and there are many keyword, vertical winds, said, Western North Pacific. This is the rapid intensification, tropical cyclones, forecasting. The keyword they have put. Okay, and how the keyword are interlinked. You can see here the node here, not specific tropical keyword. Okay, how it has been linked here. Now the node, there are different color here. Okay, and they are doing the research here. This node has highest node here in the this one. They have linked with this keyword and all that. And tropical Western North Pacific. Then the rapid, these are the deep learning, tropical cyclones, occurrence and all that. Okay, so like this you can see here the keyword occurrence, then climate changes, and some of the keyword, it is very less, okay, and not connected also. Like see, what is this? I think this is the hazards. Okay, hazard keyword they have given, other keyword have given. There is not some particular keyword. Wind hazard. Okay, that's you can see here wind hazards or hazard assessment. That's some of the keyword they have given. So you can work on particular area or research keywords, so that you can do your research on the particular area that has been not done. And you can see the who has won this one. Keyword has been linked with other networks. Then here, that's already I have demonstrated here. It will show you the latest research on the keyword, means WRF. These are the recent trends on this tropical cyclones. Like LO1 always will be the latest one here. Okay, then machine learning. So on tropical cyclone, that will be the machine learning is the application where that is the latest keyword they are putting the. Then deep learning. These are the LO latest one here. Then sea surface temperature. So you can analyze the recent trends of the research which in which area it is going, and you can follow, or you can do your research in the particular area. Okay, because here again this I can change the LO1. It will show you clear here: tropical cyclone landfall, text track, synthetic, hazards, then intensify forecast. That I'm not able to see properly here. The small letter is very small. Okay, then density I can save in this one. Now let me create new one for all of you. That this is the records co-occurrence by keyword plus your all keyword will give. This will get the more intensity there, and you'll get there won't be that whatever keyword has taken by not by author also it will take. See, it was showing only one or something. It is showing me 304. Now let me show you here. See, there are a lot of. Okay, so circles. Let's see. So this is very difficult to analyze here. So just you can filter your author keywords and which keywords are most demanding, and on which they are doing collaboration work. Okay. Now create. Let me go to different part. Citation. Okay. So the tropical cyclone in this keywords which I have taken the data, which document is highly cited. Okay, which document is highly cited, you can just analyze. You can see you can see there also in the VOSBR, so not VOSBR, Bibliometrics. So you can see here documents. Let me network one. So it is showing me. Let me 5 minimum citation. If I take 5, I'm getting around. So one document minimum it should have received 5 citations. That document I'm taking only. Okay, so I got around 107. So you can write in your paper that I have considered the paper which has been got minimum 5 citations. That paper has been included for this analysis of this result. That you can write in your paper. Now finish. If I do here, yes. See, you can see here. Oh, sorry, it is. Oh, sorry. The 2022, 23, 23. Only I will show you here. Density. This have the network. This also visualization density, and this have the it has received citation 20 here and all this. This cluster it is showing me. Cluster 1 show me 5 with the 36 citation. Oh, sorry, it is going to other page. You will go here down. You can see here the citation it is 33, and cluster 2 you can see here the citation they have received the 46. That's why the node is thicker than this one. You can see. And cluster 3 has different color. It has received only 8 citation. Okay. So like this you can do. Now create. Next. So here I think I don't know whether my that's Professor Kampa he has already explained the Bibliometric coupling or not. For example, I have written one paper that I will show you here how X has cited our 2 papers. Okay, for my papers and another Professor Mr. paper. Okay, so how he has cited this paper? This you can see here the document. sources, bibliographic coupling. Let it be the document here or author coupling, how they have done here, which is 25. It is coming for me, and I'm taking citation at least 3. It's I'm getting only 90. Finish. See, this will get this network, how this they have cited here, and this is cited by many here. You can see all these things. Then if you go to network, since data I have taken a lot more, you can just overlay information. You can see here. You will see the timeline, the recent citation, all this, the latest one, tone, all this. You can see here. Then density, you can see all these things. Okay. Now next one, I will go here very quickly. Now let me go to further again the organization. If I'll go sources document. I'm not going all by all in details. If I'll go in details, it will take at least more than 2 to 3 hours. I'm very quickly. I'm going only 1 or 2 demonstration for all of you. Next, we'll go to your 3. Next, finish network. So basically this bibliometrics, this host here, it shows you the network, okay, by which you can see the link, the weight of these networks, and weight of this particular literature and all that. Okay, so here you can see there are different colors. You can see here these colors. The node cluster 1 has different color, then cluster 2 has different color. That is, again you can see here the link, that is the strength that I have taken here. So like this you can do here. Now coming to this next co-citation. So this is opposite of this bibliographic coupling, like this co-citation means my paper and Professor Mr. paper has been cited by another person. That is the coupling, bibliographic coupling. Okay, and here we both, Professor Mishra and me, has cited the X paper. That is the co-citation. Okay, like let me see here, cited reference here, cited sources. You can see different. You can explore all these things. 20 I am getting here. 124 records. Finish like this. Monday weather. I have not taken any source one. Let me take any journal of atmosphere science, as cited many times. Okay, by different authors. I can see here. I'll show you here. I have not taken. I think so. The sources. Sources. Yeah, sources I have taken. That's why it is showing for me. Answer. This is the sources, and then weather telecast. It is cited many times by different journals. Okay, it is cited in different journals. Like this, you can do here. With this, create. Yeah, I done for this. That if you want, I can show the Scopus data also, but it is all similar, but only that if you download the data, that should be the plain text or the CSV file. It won't, like for the bibliometrics, you can have a bibtex file and other file, all that. Okay, so with this, I'm just concluding here. If you have any question, you can ask me. Yeah, Professor Das, over to you. Hello.
Now it is open for discussion. If any of you have any doubts or anything, you can ask to
Yeah,
our
because
professor.
Professor Kampa, he has covered almost the bibliosiny. I was able to cover the bibliosiny. So I demonstrated you this only the voice beer. It is almost same, similar. That's how to work on the bibliometrics. It's very easy. You can work on this voice beer. Yeah.
Sir, good evening. I have a concern. You give wonderful talk. I have a concern. You use uh, so our knowledge, web of knowledge, but we have our in the university other South Hindu uh, South Hindu Web of Science or Science Direct having there. So we can use that Science Direct part in this.
Yeah, see, as I told you that this verse here only you can just analyze the data from the web database like Scopus, Web of Science, Dimension, and all that. You cannot analyze the data from the science data on that. Okay, the Scopus database, sorry, Web of Science database, this does not contain the citation details, the sources details, all that. You will get only bibliography detail, title, author, publication, and all that. Even thus, you can analyze, but you won't get all the result that one. But you have to work hard for that one to curate the all the metadata field. Like metadata field, I mean that the title, author, keyword, publisher, publication, when it was published. But if you use this citation and database, as already I told you that this Bosbeer and the Bibliometric is only supports to the data of the Scopus, Web of Science, Dimension, and all that. Okay, in PubMed and that. So I don't think it will work on this elsewhere your data.
Hemant, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes, sir.
means you should understand like you have that databases, index
Yes, sir.
databases are there. Elsevier
Yes,
is
sir.
not a database, or
Databases.
Science
That is a
Direct is
public
not a database. Basically,
databases. Yeah.
bibliographic database is Scopus. Of Elsevier, it is Scopus.
Scopus, Web of Science.
Yeah, Scopus, and then you have Web of Science. So you should understand the one which is available freely. That is being structured by using some algorithm by these databases, and this is bibliographic databases which are available. So you use a query to get these databases. So like if you go to the publisher, so that will not give you the databases, bibliographic databases.
Yes, sir. Yeah. So in the starting itself, I have demonstrated how to download data from this Web of Science. I have shown you. So I didn't use any elsewhere and other thing. I use only Web of Science. So that is the bibliographic and citation database. Okay. So you need to get data from the. I think I'm clear with the question of Mr. Gautam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, it will be more useful for if you will do hands-on. If I am demonstrating you and that you can do yourself, that will be more useful for all of you. And it's virtual. That interactive is very less. That's I tried my best to demonstrate you virtually. Hope that's you try. And there are many guides are available. The tutorial available on Web of Science. This is not a rocket science. I can tell you. It's very easy. Even I also learn by going through all the tutorials. So it's very easy. Only you need to have some data. Okay? And this is a very excellent tool for your visualization of network, data of network. Okay, any more question? Stop presenting. Just try to stop my presenting here now. Sir, I think there is no question. So you can wind up.
Yes, sir, audible.
Yeah. So like what I am trying to say, like if anybody is starting his research, so like try to give at least 1 year from your journey, from your research problem before fixing research objective. And like literature review is all about bringing experts virtually into one room, and you are asking your problem and they are giving the answer. So whatever they are not answering, that is your research gap. So on basis of research gap, you develop your objective, that is the action plan which has to be carried out in the ground, reality. So for that, you have to get the best people in your area. For that, you require bibliometric data analysis. And like these publishing these paper, bibliometric analysis, SLR, systematic literature review, meta-analysis, meta-synthesis, it will give you a lot of citations in coming days. If you see, these are the paper which are published in these journals have high impact factors. The reason is simple, that many people will be reading your paper because most of the thing which you will be putting will be transdisciplinary. So many people will be directly, indirectly doing the research. And you can also taste yourself what is your objective. I mean, what kind of research problem you are taking. Like, like your research objectives should have four things in your mind. One is how many scientific papers globally people are going to read you. That gives you citation and directly related to the impact factor. Then second is what is the intellectual property, industrial product. Third one is like societal product, policy product. So these are things, and you can taste yourself while doing this bibliometric review, SLR. So how relevance is your research? So if you do it properly, I think you can say your work is not only but like your journey from into the research will be helpful. Don't do that. Most of us like to start with the object. Don't start with the research. That is the reason we are lost many times. I think Dr. Kampa and Dr. Hemant has already given you overview, and you go back and you try just get these software. These are all open source software. But the only thing is you have to get a database which is a licensed one, like Scopus Web of Science. You just drop a mail with your search query to any of the library. Even if Hemant, you can contact him, and you can just drop your keyword. He can give you the database. Then you filter it. Then you try to analyze. You make your story. It takes a long time, because that's the reason before you start your work, give 1 year on that. So that is the basic objective of doing this, because like most of these state universities or the university in the periphery, they don't have an idea. These are very high-end tools which is available. Even if I am a science student, before I go to do my lab works, I can have three base stories, and which will really give you citation. Like your result will be like something which very few people will be interested. But your literature review, it may be you divide in Biblo, SLR, Cinto, or meta-synthesis, meta-analysis can give you a lot of citation, and you also increase your understanding of your thematic area of research. So over to Rabi. So kindly give a word of thanks. Okay, again, we will be coming off with this type of workshop in coming days, and you can give your feedbacks also in your WhatsApp group. Thank you.
So again, it's time for vote of thanks, and our resource person, both the resource person, Dr. Raj Rasika and our Hemant sir also nicely demonstrated, and these two important software which can be very much essential for your resource. Anyway, so you can go on trying on these two things, and they can also help you if you need any further help. And thank you so much to Hemant sir and Rasika sir, and to our department head, Professor Manoranjan Misra. Thank you all. We'll stop it here now.
Thank you.